We are back. And we're listening to a very, very beautiful love story, man. You know, I like the part that you were sitting on his chair, sitting at his spot. I'm watching the spot.
I'm thinking one of these days I would just turn into a movie.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. It's a very beautiful story you have.
Yeah.
If I can play my own part.
Yeah, as yourself. Address herself.
Will never be shot. Playing next to her, it was never going to be shot.
So you go that far back. At what time did he start becoming Van, making movies and that whole showbiz aspect?
It didn't start till about 3-4 years after.
Really?
No, actually, okay. This is how it's. I saw an advert in the papers for presenters, and I think TV3 was just coming out then.
Okay.
So they needed stuff, and I told him about it. And so I think I pulled that page out or something, and I gave it to him, and he went for the audition, and so he started working, and that's how he started. But when he started working, he was working behind the scenes, so nobody even knew him then. And I think after that, I went to tech. Then I went to do the pageant.
Right.
Before you started movies.
She did Miss Lux Universe.
A long time ago.
19 what?
I don't even remember.
1998,
99 or something.
99,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, but he still didn't have. You didn't have a break on radio or TV.
No.
You were still behind the scenes.
Right.
Still early 2000s.
If you say when did I become Van, locally, I would say when I started doing hits video, which was 1999. And then I went on to do radio at Vibe FM and then Groove FM and then move on to Metro in 2000. And then
the brand has started around the time.
The brand started
Vic,
in 99, thereabout.
Yeah.
But by 2002, it went up another notch when I started doing Sun City, the television series. And then in another 2 years, which was 2004, it went up another notch when I started doing the movies. Okay. So between 94 and 2004, 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Met till I became the household name.
Yeah, you became the brand.
Yeah, it was 10 years. And we just got married a year before. Yeah, in 2003.
And how was he? Was he still the Van you knew? Or as he became famous and was building his brand, he was developing some new airs about him? Or was he still down to earth?
No, he's always been very practical and very much himself. But then again, I'm always pinching him to remind him that even before you became Van, I knew you.
What occasion is it? What happens for you to remind him?
When the groupies come on, sometimes I need to remind him that me too, I did. Yeah. So before they came, I was here. So I think he's very grounded. For that, I can say that he's very much himself and very grounded, and he's different from the people, what people know him, or what people think he is. So that is the part that I know, and so I think.
So the groupies don't bother you. It's not like you get frustrated or intimidated. Well, I don't know what the word is.
No, I don't think so. I think I've got too much sass to be bothered. But you need to. You need to have nerves as hard as steel, or you just need to. You need to understand that it's his job. I think for me that's because you have to be ready to deal with all the indignities that come with it. But really, it's his job. Yeah. And really, when the money comes, I'm the first person to hold it and chop it. So I can't really complain. So I can't really.
Have you seen him in a very solid kissing scene that's like really?
I think for my own sanity, I don't watch it.
You don't watch it? Really?
I don't watch his movies.
So you won't watch a movie at all, or when there's that you don't watch the scene?
I watch him. When he tells me this one is a good one. So watch it.
By good, I mean there were no romantic scenes.
Oh, really?
Then I was watching, but otherwise...
You haven't seen him in any romantic scene?
Initially, I wasn't watching it, but I used to get feedback from friends and, you know, telling me, hey, this movie that Van did. So we kind of had an agreement.
Okay, hold on. Pause before you say that. Let me just finish that little bit. She gets feedback from friends, and they'll be like, there's this movie I watched. The way the girl was kissing Van.
Yeah.
Not the way Van was kissing her. The way the
There's
girl was
something
kissing.
there.
Okay, go on.
So we had this agreement that, okay, so if you get a script that has such scenes in it, then you let me know about it.
Okay.
So at least I'm prepared for it.
Okay.
And then we actually find ways to go around it so that it doesn't look too explicit
Okay.
and bad for me, because I'm sure he will probably be enjoying it. But I'm the one who's going to.
Van, do you?
I'm being a professional.
Do you professionally enjoy it?
As that character, yes.
As a,
As
as
that
Van,
no.
Yeah, so that's our arrangement, and so far I haven't heard anything that's going to like make me
yeah.
keel over or kill him. So I guess he's
What
being
role will you
decent.
absolutely not want him, not let him do?
Naked.
Naked?
No.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah.
I don't think even personally I would do anything like that. But I'm not sure if Hollywood comes knocking and the check is good, and I'm sure she'll give the approval.
Yeah. But it's, I also wanted to find out, you know, how those married to, you know, and he's also known as a hunk as well, you know. The guy's like a hunk, he's like a sex symbol, you know. And how the other partner deals with it.
Yes, that's usually the first question people ask me when they hear my surname. So they ask me, so how do you feel when your husband is kissing?
Yeah.
I said, how do you feel when your husband goes to work? He's gone to work, it's his job, so.
He's just going to work.
Yeah, he's going to work. So. Yeah, but it's, the good thing is that at the end of the day, it's me he comes home to.
Yeah. But, show some love, man, show some love. But it's like a perfect match, man, because for the kind of work that you're doing and for that kind of attitude and acceptance of the work, I really respect it. What are the 2, 3 things, I call them the charm factors, that have hooked you to her?
I'm thinking. Hey. One, the eyes caught me. That's physically. Yeah. Which has been something, I don't know, for some reason when I was a little boy, I always told myself I would get married to a Chinese lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told
and this
her
was
that.
as close as you could get.
So, other than that, I think Adjo is very, she's, sum it all up, I think she's a superwoman to me. Yeah, because she's helped me in so many different ways, making good decisions. I've made some decisions and she turned it around the other way, and then later on I realized, if I had gone the other way, it would have been disastrous. So I think she's been a pillar to me. Knowing her from this teenager, and we've come so far, she's more than a friend. She's like my everything. I mean, I've heard of some friends say a few times, Van, you don't go anywhere, you don't hang out much, you're always at home. And it can be positive, it can be negative. But like she said, I value family life so much. Fantastic. That doesn't mean I don't have friends outside, I do.
Yeah.
But she's this person who is so strong and knowing she knows what she wants. And she just keeps you in check without you even knowing you are being checked.
You're being checked.
You know? And I think it's beautiful.
Fantastic.
And I if you take me, how many years? 22 years back, 23 years back, I will still want to meet her again.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. And what was the charm factor for you?
When I knew Van, he was nobody. he didn't have anything, but the little that he had, he would give it to you. He would share with you. And that generosity, I think, was what attracted me,
you, yeah.
yes, because
Wow.
it didn't matter whether he didn't have it.
He would give it to
He
you.
would just give it to you. And so and for me, it was like, okay, so if this person had little and would share, then obviously when he has a lot. And to date, I just have to say it, and he says, we get it. And I'm the one who's always pinching money. I'm like, no, you know, we have to do this. And he said, yeah, but if you need it, just get it. You know, so it's just that generous person. And he's generous material-wise. He's generous with his heart.
Wow.
He just gives it.
That's loaded, man. Show some
He
love,
just
man.
gives it.
That's loaded. Wow. So, what kind of father is he?
Oh, he's the cool dad.
Cool dad.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one that the kids want to
Okay.
hang with. I'm the what did they say? I'm the nasty mom. I'm not nice. Yes, but he's the one that, you know, but for him, the only thing that will get him screaming is when he comes and your room is dirty or if the house is dirty. That is
Really?
the only thing that will get him screaming. But otherwise, anything else the kids want, they get.
Wow.
I mean, they walk over him like that. It makes me look bad.
And the kids are smart, you know. They study you and
Yeah.
they know you. They profile you.
Oh, yes. My
so they
middle
know
one,
where to go for whatever.
yeah, exactly.
You know. And what kind of a mother is he?
I think she's a mom and a dad.
Oh, okay.
Yes. To sum it up, she can play both roles easily. She knows when to tell you no, and even how to say the no. You know, there's a difference. There's a no and get
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You know, but tries to convince you why it should be a no. So
Get you to understand.
Yes, to understand
This is why it's
it's
no.
a no, and just not a no and go home. Tells you is a no, and why I'm saying is a no. She's patient, a very patient mother. She would try to get you excited when she thinks this is the time. You know, Aja is calculative. Yes. She plans.
Everything is on plan.
I agree.
She plans. So if you come with her with a problem, first thing she tells you is, she listens to your problem, and the first thing she tells you is, so what's the solution?
Yeah, tell them.
Do you have a solution?
Don't come to me with a problem without a solution.
That's a solution.
At
Do you have
least
yeah.
give me the problem, give me the solution,
Solution.
and then I will make my decision if
Yeah.
I'm going to go with yours or not.
Very
So
analytical.
That always happens. So
She
yeah.
will analyze every situation for you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I think that's the kind of mother she is.
But you must have a solution.
You have to have a solution.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Very
Wow. No, I'm enjoying this. You know, I'm enjoying this because it's great to see. And you guys, how long? Because when
We went out for 10 years, and we were married 13 years this year.
really,
So 23 years
That's
in
fantastic.
October.
hey,
Before I've met my wife, it's been 23 years. They're like,
yeah, like
how old are you?
I know.
How old
I
are
know. You look 24, 23 or something. 23, 24. You know, and you're talking about 22 years ago we met. Wow. Wow.
And so we were 17 at the time, right?
I'm 40. I was 40 a few days ago.
Yeah.
So you do the math.
We were 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're both turning, she turned 40 already. I'll be 40 in August.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we've practically spent more than half of our lives together.
Together, yeah, than before we met.
More than
That's
half.
true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Show them some love, man. Oh, this has been great, man. And for those of you watching, this is how it should be, you know. This is how it should be. The very, very last. Why is it not like that in many situations? Why do you think?
I think it's because when people get married, they lose themselves. You know, Van allows me to be myself. He's not usually the outgoing type, but I am, and he doesn't stop me. So I have my life, he has his life, and then we have our life. You know,
Wow.
so you don't get lost in each other, such that when the other person slips, then you are found wanting. You know, so that I think is what.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think another thing would be communication. We talk. And yeah, we not just, it's not, I talk
Too much.
it's not just a husband-wife relationship. It's friendship.
It's a friend, yeah.
Yeah, she's a friend. And whenever I have issues, she's the first person I think about. I mean, whatever the problem is. And I've always told her, if ever I get to that point where I have a problem and you don't come to my mind first, then I think I have a problem, or there is a problem.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So
wow.
I think that's what a relationship should be, a husband and wife relationship.
Show some love, man. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Wow. Well, folks listening at home, and I'm sure you have learned so much. It's an amazing relationship, amazing friendship, you know. And was it a sticker that I saw somewhere that the best situation you can be in is to marry your friend. You know, someone who's a friend. And you guys are splendid friends, man.
Yeah.
Give it up for them again one more time.
My friends argue a lot too, you know.
They do. And they resolve it.
They resolve it.
They resolve it. Anything coming up movie-wise that we should look out for?
Movie-wise, yes. Let me talk about the movie I just did in Liberia. Okay. It's called Providence. Okay. It's a historical drama. And I think that would be huge because we had the director was is a Hollywood director,
okay.
Roger Bob, and he came down with Lisa Wu, a few Hollywood actors, and I co-produced it. I co-directed with Roger,
wow,
and I co-wrote, and what else? And I starred in it as well.
Fantastic.
I think it's going to be a big one. The market is like for U.S. television. We don't know about the cinemas yet, but for sure U.S. television, and we're going to put it in several festivals. I think that for me is my biggest
amazing.
project. Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
And I must say, I invited actors who are connected to Liberia as well. So Juliet Ibrahim was in it. Okay. Jose Tolbert was in it.
Yeah, I think I read something.
Yes,
yeah.
Eddie Watson was in it. Chichi. Myself. The only person who we didn't get in it was Frank Atus. I think he was busy at the time. But I was glad that I had a lot of these stars being filmed.
Fantastic.
It will be an amazing one.
It will be an amazing one. And congratulations,
Thank
man.
You.
I just don't know what chocolate.
Check.
Just another time, one more time. And Van Ajwa.
She's my accountant.
She's your accountant?
Yes.
You know the deal, man.
Yes.
I know where the money is.
You know where the money is, man. He doesn't have to show you the money. You count the money.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
And I come begging for some.
And you come begging for some.
My accountant is this. I give you the cash, you keep it, and then when I need it,
you come for
can
it.
I get some?
What are you going to use it for?
And then I get all the questions. What do you for? Do you need it? Why?
Yeah.
We're able to give all the answers.
And let me say, since we're in the month of love and you're talking about how a relationship can last, I think one of the things people need to watch out for is money issues. I think if you can be very transparent when it comes to money issues, it helps. You see, for us, there's no such thing as your money, my money. It's our money. So she makes, I make, we put the budget together, we plan what we want to do, we bank the rest. So there is no, I'm hiding a little here on the side for whatever purposes. And I think money, it's key. If you can share it and keep it together without hidden agendas because you want to use some for whatever, it's something that can really keep you close to each other.
Okay.
And that has been it for years.
Wow. Show some love, man. That's a free, very, very, very important tip for all you married guys from the man, Van. You the man.
No, you the man.
No, I was the man.
Still the man.
I'll be the man.
Since we don't know, you be the man. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
If you reach for that remote, I will bite you. The KSM Show will be right back.